guess what? My Easy Pass just fell off. It's been so hot out lately. Let me turn the AC down. It's been so hot out lately that my Easy Pass literally just melted off of the my windows, my windshield. That's where it goes. See, it just like melted. Oh yeah, I was gonna drive the Miata today, but last night I had the roof off. I moved it out of the garage, and it just started raining out of nowhere, and the entire inside just got wet. So I'm not driving that. I'm driving the Challenger, which is totally fine because, you know, who doesn't mind driving this? Right now, I'm on my way to work. It's Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday. We have, yeah, this weekend. I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing, but maybe I'm gonna be picking up the Jeep from the shop today, maybe tomorrow. Not fully sure. We're gonna find out. But yeah, so it's just, it is what it is. We're gonna be talking about the Jeep a little bit later on. Right now, I'm on my way to work, so yeah, let me go to work, and we will pick this up, I guess, either after or on my lunch. All right, guys, so this sucks. I just filmed literally a whole video talking about, well, the whole reason why you probably clicked on this video. I filmed everything about that, and then it literally, the audio didn't pick up. All right, well, guess we're gonna get inside the Veloster to finish this. Well, this sucks. The audio just didn't pick up, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain. We're just gonna film this, at least just like this. All right, so we are in the Veloster N, as you can clearly see. Okay, guys, so I know this is kind of weird. I have to rehash what I literally just was talking about while I was driving the car, but it is what it is, whatever. But what are my thoughts on the automatic Hyundai Veloster N? I have a couple different thoughts on it, like two main things, or two main ideas, or two main like thought process. The first thought process is, I'm a little bit, like, for selfish reasons, I'm a little bit upset that they are making a automatic Veloster N, because the Veloster N, it is a quote-unquote special car. It's not like a normal car. It's a special car, similar to the, you know, something similar to like a Focus RS, or to a Civic Si, or the Civic Type R, or even like a Dodge Viper, which, you know, Dodge Viper a little bit more extreme, but something like that that only came in a manual transmission. I think that makes the car more unique. It makes the car more special, and it's not just your average ordinary car. Like, there's some barrier to entry in driving one and like owning one. And that's kind of, so like, selfishly, I do feel like I'm a little bit upset that they are making a automatic one. But with that being said, it's not all bad. It really isn't all bad. Like, if you guys don't know, way back, if you guys are not like OG subscribers on my channel, like from like way back when I literally had like maybe like 100 subscribers, I did actually have like an old school Veloster, like the old previous gen Veloster. It wasn't even a turbo. I had that car for like maybe 2 months or so, and that had the 8-speed dual clutch transmission. I believe the transmission is going to be pretty much, it's going to be pretty similar. It's going to be a dual clutch inside the new one, and that transmission was actually really nice in that car. Granted, the Veloster I had was a non-turbo, was naturally aspirated. That thing was slow, but with that dual clutch, it really did bring the car alive. It made it feel a lot better. The power shifters worked great. It was, you know, very fast and responsive, especially like at the time compared to other automatic transmissions. Yeah, mine was a 2013, and like at the time, I thought that transmission was like mind-boggling, like really nice. It felt great, and like for just a normal automatic, it felt great and it felt really nice. Granted, I haven't, like, at that point in time, I haven't driven anything like really like performance oriented, like with a real, like, a nice transmission. So for me, just coming from like a normal car to that transmission felt like really nice. So I can definitely see it inside of this car, like feeling nice and being like a nice, you know, addition to the car. So I'm not, you know, saying anything wrong with the transmission. And yes, you know, technically the transmission will probably make the car faster. It'll be, you know, a faster shifting transmission, and, you know, it'll probably be more fuel efficient because it can go through the gears quicker and, like, you know, get you up into this highest gear like quicker. So you know, there's benefits for going automatic. Like, it makes sense. Automatic, it is more efficient and it makes much more sense. But it's just something about having an automatic in this car. It still, to me, makes it less special, if that makes sense. Now, my other train of thought is from a business side of things, it makes sense, obviously. Hyundai, you know, they're in this business to make money. Just like any other company, they need to make money. They need to make money in order for it to work. So they're going to obviously try to get as many people as they can to buy their car. So what's, you know, the quickest way to do that? Offer a automatic. There's plenty of enthusiasts out there who don't necessarily want to drive stick, or who even can drive stick, you know, or even if you can, sometimes you just don't want to anymore. Like, there's plenty of people who just don't really want to. And it makes sense that they're going to make it automatic. It's going to open up the market for more and more people to be, you know, introduced into it. The one thing I will say, this car, I feel like it was truly designed to have a manual transmission. Now, if you guys don't know, this car is my fiance's car. This is her first manual transmission car. And when she was looking for, you know, to buy a car, she wanted a stick car. And she was looking at different options. And like one of the other things she was even looking at, surprisingly enough, was actually like a Mustang. She was even looking at a Mustang GT. She was thinking about possibly getting like a manual one like that. And yes, that would have been cool, which actually that probably would have been a lot for her to like jump in that as her first manual transmission. That probably would have been a lot. I feel like this is way less intimidating, which I did do a video about that. So there's going to be a card up talking about having this as your first manual transmission. If you are interested in that, there's a card up on the screen somewhere, and it'll be linked down below. But like when she got in this car, she felt this car. She said that it felt like this car just was like meant to have a manual. It felt, I mean, granted, obviously the Mustang was meant to have a manual as well, but like this car just feels, it's hard to explain. This car just really feels like I don't know if this car would be as fun with automatic. And that's just me just being 100% honest, you know. And at the end of the day, I want Hyundai to still make this car. Like, this is a good car. And if making it a automatic opens it up so more and more people can drive it, I think that's a good thing. Even talking about the the Kia Stinger, like looking at some of those sales numbers, at least like right now, it's not doing as great as what, you know, it probably should do. And I think it's partially because people are buying crossovers right now. Just I know, like, I think Hyundai, they just, what is it, I think it's the Telluride. I just saw an article on Jalopnik of how that's outselling like what they even expected. It's because people want, you know, crossovers and SUVs right now. So performance cars, they're kind of not a dying breed, but they're not, you know, doing as great as what, you know, we would want them to do. Reason why, you know, Toyota and BMW had to team up to make the Supra. I mean, to cut costs. Like, at the end of the day, businesses, that they need to make money. So, like, you know how enthusiasts, we always say, like, we want automatic. We want a manual transmission. We want manuals, but, you know, the proof is in the actual numbers. People don't really buy them. So it makes sense that they're going to make this inside automatic. Selfishly, you know, I kind of wish they just kept it a manual, just because it would, you know, be more exclusive. But it makes sense. They need to make money, and obviously, you know, making money is a good thing for companies. And obviously, like, I feel like this car, in my personal opinion, I think this car is better with a stick. Like, I haven't driven the automatic ones that are coming out, so maybe they'll change my mind. I mean, obviously it's going to be like faster and everything like that, but then again, I feel like at the end of the day, it's still going to feel like a normal car. It's going to take away just the like funness to it. But we did actually drive a Veloster Turbo that was a automatic, and to be honest with you, and I remember during the test drive, this was during like the height of COVID, we couldn't really like test drive it like out in the street, but the dealership, like, cause they weren't really letting people test drive stuff, but the dealership did let us drive it inside the parking lot. They had like a huge parking lot in the back. They let us drive around the lot real quick. The car didn't feel that great, like just a normal turbo, and that's just me just being honest. Even my fiance, she was just like, why does it feel like it's like it feels like cheap, like the car physically felt cheap. I forgot what mode we were in, but when I put it in, I think it was like the smart mode, it made it feel a little bit better. But overall, that car, it just, I don't know, it's just something about it didn't really feel that great. I feel like driving this with stick, it feels just better. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong on that, but we both kind of felt that, you know, just driving it. Granted, we were driving inside of a parking lot, not on the road, so you know, it's a little bit different. But I don't know, that's just my quick thoughts on this. And I'm sorry that I'm filming this. Literally, it's raining right now. It's literally pitch black out. I have the ring light on, so hopefully you guys can see my face pretty well. I think you can. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a like. Follow me on Instagram, OmegaGreed, same name as the YouTube channel. We do plenty of videos on the Hyundai Veloster, Dodge Challenger RT, lifted Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the Miata. So if you're interested in any of that type of content, check out my channel. Go to the website, geeksforcars.com. And like that, we're out of here, guys. We'll see you in the next video, where we're hopefully going to be doing more interesting and fun stuff, and hopefully not inside of a car late at night when it's starting to downpour. But all right, we'll see you guys.